that unfortunately we've put down love so down in terms of content कि love बुरा है, love कमीना है, love ऐसा है, love वैसा है, love तो करना ही नहीं चाहिए. And this entire hookup culture and this culture of not committing has become so relevant in today's time. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, to each his own.
That people today don't have that kind of tolerance for each other.
Correct.
Tolerance to understand that, hey, I made a mistake, you made a mistake, it's okay. But every character has changed me. I mean, obviously, the obvious answer would be Maya, because it kind of, people saw me in a very different light, okay? But even Saraswati Chandra, even DMG, even Bepana, Behad, all the shows that I've done, really, and I know it sounds very cliched, but it's true.
I don't want to stoop to the same level as someone else, because if this was the 25-year-old me, I would have bashed that guy. And I would have been paying, for it. But because I think sense prevailed, and I said, there's no point fighting. And I went to the cops, they've done their job. I hope, he's called and everything is inquired, and I hope everything, I'm not troubled.
I look at it like that. Honestly, for me, this was not that, oh my god, I'm doing an OTT. For me, when the project came to me, I'm like, oh my god, what a good script. Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
With Wahi and I, that's the thing. We trust each other so much that we are okay to fall back. So I think,
and
we know the other
and we
person
were
have
very,
our back.
and I remember, before we put that first picture, we were talking so much about the fact that कब हमें allow करेंगे picture डालना, because we ourselves have been excited. We ourselves have known for how long people have messaged us.
So we're here to welcome the new trio in town, that is Jennifer, Karan and Reem. So welcome to Times of India.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So firstly, I want to know, what are the 3 questions that you all are bored answering today?
We're not bored.
Yeah.
It's just that I think when unfortunately when you're doing one-on-ones over and over again, it is the same question, but we're not tired. We will answer your questions with the same happiness and the same vigor.
And even if it's the same question, we'll answer it differently.
Yes.
I'm
आप
waiting to
पूछो.
know. So my first question to you, Karan, I mean, what has been, what intrigued you to be a part of this show? I know it's too cliche, but
No,
yeah.
it's
That's a good question.
it's definitely something that has not been asked too much today.
Yeah.
But what intrigued me, I knew Jenny was doing the show, so I was very excited. Not because just Jenny is doing the show, but I've seen her career, and I've known that she doesn't pick anything just for the heck of picking.
Right.
She's done some great work, some great roles, some strong roles, and I feel, she's done some really successful work. So why not join the bandwagon when I got to know she's doing it? I obviously read and heard the show. What got me to say yes was a simple thing that I've very rarely played something like Virat. I've played good boy roles a lot. I have not ventured too much on the other side, and that's what got me excited, because it's something that challenges me. It's something that teaches me something new every day, and that's about it, I feel.
Both your characters, when it comes to the relationship part, when we see the promos as well, it hints at a certain kind of toxicity that has been a part of your relationship.
Yeah.
So how relevant do you think it has become in the current scenario with relationships? Because I think we've seen more of breakups in the past 10 years, I would say, than more of people announcing their love for each other.
I think it's also because over the years now, I've spoken about this in some other interview also, that unfortunately we've put down love so down in terms of content कि love बुरा है, love कमीना है, love ऐसा है, love वैसा है, love तो करना ही नहीं चाहिए. And this entire hookup culture and this culture of not committing has become so relevant in today's time. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, to each his own, but I feel because of that also these things happen. But when you talk about relevance, I think it is very relevant. Personally speaking, I was talking in another interview that while playing Virat, I have learned so many things about myself, and certain times certain things frustrated me because when I went back home, I was like, damn, I've done the same thing, and probably at that moment I was told the same thing and I got angry.
Right.
Because I had a justification for it. But today when I see it from a third perspective and I'm reading a scene, I realize where I was right, where I was wrong.
Right.
And I think it's so relevant because we've been talking about situationships in the show. We've been talking about, how every character is somewhere flawed. Because in real life,
Correct.
people are flawed. People are not perfect. So I think that is what is relevant to everyone.
Correct.
So what is your take on it?
Well, when it comes to Virat and Anushka's relationship, it is a toxic relationship for sure because they both are somewhere codependent. You know, he thrives on her, like he wants her to be by his side always, no matter what, and she wants to be validated by him. So, you know, that is somewhere that is why they keep running back to each other also, because that kind of, that void that they have in their lives because of, not because of them, but because of other people and because of other situations and other circumstances in their life, that they kind of get from each other, even if it is unhealthy.
Okay.
So like even in the show, we keep going to flashbacks 14 years back, 10 years back, this and that, and we see, like if you see the promo, that's where you see, when you see the episode, you know, the episode, like the scene with me and Virat in the party, that's where our relationship is introduced in the show. So the audience will be like, "Arey, to matlab they, you know, whatever." But then slowly, when you go back into their past, you realize why they are how they are and what has led them to come here. So it's a very, it's very today that people today don't have that kind of tolerance for each other.
Correct.
Tolerance to understand that, hey, I made a mistake, you made a mistake, it's okay. But together, you know, let's at least help each other to be better people instead of putting each other down and say, have a little more tolerance. So yeah, that's what we're trying to
I think there is a battle between the three of you all when it comes to the professional life that you all are leading into the show. So how does it, you know, challenge your emotions when it comes to...
So I wouldn't call it a battle. It is a battle of, it is not even a battle, it's different ideologies,
Right.
okay? He perceives a certain case a certain way. She will perceive it a certain way. I will perceive it in a certain way. My father will perceive it in a certain way. You know, that is the difference. There is no battle. Like sometimes there are scenes where he comes and says, you know, you are stupid. Don't think with your heart. You're a lawyer, you know, be logical, be all of that. And I'm like, but that's not what I want to do. That's what you want to do, so be it. I'm not judging that. So that is the conflict. And and that is how people are in real life also. No, we are different people. We all believe in different things and perceive things differently. So that is the battle, and that is what is so humane about and real about this story, that just because you don't agree with me doesn't make you bad or me bad. It's just different ideologies.
So did you all take any of this home with you, because you all were doing the show for quite some time?
I think I shouldn't. It'll be better. I shouldn't. She's so revengeful, and you know, she is someone that has come with an agenda for sure, and she doesn't leave anything. You know, it's like if you've done something, even if you've done it unintentionally to Ankita, she'll take it personally. And she will remember it, you don't know for how long, and then one day whenever she finds that mauka, she'll remove it on you, and probably for a lifetime she'll make you pay for it. So it's better that I don't take Ankita home. But then also there is a reason why she is like that. Probably the reason she's not forgiving towards anybody is because life never ever has been kind to her. you know, life never forgive her of the burdens that she has in the show. So that has just made her the person that she is, and it's the journey of that girl becoming whether maybe a better person or maybe a worse person than what she is, and that is where the mystery lies. So
I think I have taken Virat home, yaar. I think it's happened. It happens to me now because I feel when you enact something day in day out now, though you don't take the character home, but maybe a part of that character lingers on you, because also the kind of hours that we shoot, you know, we're technically playing the character all day, and we literally go back home to sleep or eat. So I feel sometimes it does happen, and sometimes, like I said, when I go back home, I wonder, oh shit, I've done this, I've done that. So but I think I would like to take the good traits, if there are any in this man.
Of course there are.
There shall be.
Of course there are.
Well, you'll have to see the show for that.
So what about you? I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, just to kind of sum that up, we all kind of, when we go back home, we introspect about our work. And, or we could have done this better, or we could have done it this way or that way. वो तो होता ही है. I also like to, most days, I do like to read my scenes about the following day, one night before, so that I at least have an idea as to what I'm going to do tomorrow and be better prepared. So, yeah, I mean, once I'm in a project, that project is with me at every given point of time. So, yeah, I do take all of it home. I take it to work, I take it to the park, I take it with me when I walk the dog. I take it everywhere with me.
Yeah.
So any of the qualities that you really liked about your character till now while you all are playing it?
I'll say for me, I'll start Anushka's compassion, Anushka's empathy, the quiet confidence that she has, something that I would love to imbibe in myself also.
honestly, as Reem, I think I am learning a lot from Anushka's character, as I said, because you know Ankita is the one who holds a lot of grudges, and she has a different journey of maybe becoming a better person or a worse person, as I said. But if Reem, I think Reem is learning a lot from Anushka's character in the show, and yeah.
What about you?
I don't know. I don't know if there's something that I'm learning from him, but I'm definitely learning more about myself because he's so real to either what I have done as a human being in life with my ex-girlfriend or my friends, or I've also seen people behave like this. Maybe a friend's boyfriend has behaved like that, maybe a friend's husband has behaved like that, or whatever. Like I feel it's good to play him because you can introspect a lot, because I think Virat is somebody, when he's put under pressure, he thrives but he explodes. So to learn those small nitty-gritties about human nature and human behavior. She said in one of the interviews that being a lawyer, you have to anyways analyze and learn human behavior because it helps you even more. So I feel all those small things are a big learning.
So when we come to seeing all of your journeys, all of you all have had a fair share into television, and now here, what changed for you all? Which character do you think changed for you all as a personality in all these?
Look, for myself, I'll say all the characters that I've played have only kind of strengthened me personally, professionally, both, and given me that quiet, not so quiet confidence in myself. But every character has changed me. I mean, obviously, the obvious answer would be Maya, because it kind of, people saw me in a very different light, okay? But even Saraswati Chandra, even DMG, even Bepana, Behad, all the shows that I've done, really, And I know it sounds very cliched, but it's true. This has been my life for the past so many years. This is how I've grown. This is how I've become who I am today. And you know, this is a journey that's never going to stop. So every character has changed me. Every year has changed me. Every challenge has changed me. Every achievement has changed me. And I hope that this evolution, I will call it, is always ongoing.
What about you?
Honestly, same goes for me. Every character has changed me, and I know that every character that I do in the future is also gonna, you know, teach me so much about life, about myself, about people. So honestly, what she said, I ditto. Yeah, nothing more to add.
No, I think it's just I'll add something more to it. I feel because we played different characters at different times of our lives, and we as human beings also evolve and change. So I think every character gives something to you and takes something from you. And if I had to name one character, I don't know. I think I always say my first show made me a star. That's Remix, and Dil Mil Gaye gave me my stardom back tenfolds. So I think these two shows have definitely changed me for the better, because I feel if I wouldn't have been as loved as I was, I would have been a very different human being. I would have been a very different actor. I would have probably been less, more insecure than what I am today. Because today, that insecurity is not there. That क्या लोग मुझे प्यार करेंगे. Now it's just that मैं कितना अच्छा कर सकता हूँ कि लोग मुझे और ज़्यादा पसंद करें.
These are like the most fans asked questions
Yeah.
for all of you all. First thing that, you know, how are you? I mean, we just saw that there was the encounter that you had recently.
Oh, yesterday, day before. Yeah, I think I've got a lot of messages from media, and it's really like I'm thankful that you guys are concerned. But all I said was that I've informed the cops, and I hope law takes its own way. Because there's nothing more I can do, or there's nothing more I can say. I don't want to stoop to the same level as someone else, because if this was the 25-year-old me, I would have bashed that guy, and I would have been paying, for it. But because I think sense prevailed, and I said there's no point fighting, and I went to the cops. They've done their job. I hope he's called and everything is inquired, and I hope everything, I'm not troubled.
So, Reem, was this the OTT debut that you were waiting for?
Honestly, for me, it's work. For me, it's a good script. For more than oh my God, I want to do an OTT or a film. It was, I want to do a good script. And I look at it like that. Honestly, for me, this was not that, oh my God, I'm doing an OTT. For me, when the project came to me, I'm like, oh my God, what a good script. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. Then everything comes in, whether it's coming on OTT, whether it's a film or what is it. First, as an actor, at least for me, it's the fact that, what a story. Wow, this is going to be fun to play. You know what? Yeah, this is the kind of role that I've been looking for. And finally, it's come to me. That's how I react to whenever a project is pitched to me. Like, we ask that, okay, what is the story? What is my character? And, how and then we ask the other things. So for me, it was more of a good script, a really good concept, something that's very different, and something that, I know that I got excited जब मैंने इसका कहानी सुना था. So I was somewhere sure that the audience would be equally excited too when we announce it, and we got a similar reaction, a positive reaction, and we are very happy about it. So for me, it was not that the debut. It was, oh my God, I've got the script that I was looking for.
And the last question: fans have been waiting to see you both together, and now that y'all are working, how has it been?
It's been great, yeah. It's been I've waited for it, and I'm sure
Same.
Jen's also waited for it. And I feel I've always said, what's better than working with people who are really, really close to you, people who are like family to you, because then work doesn't seem like work. Like it's like, you know, फिर वो 1-2 घंटा extra भी देना होता है ना, तो it's
चलता
like
है।
चलो ना यार,
know-
like we're
Yeah.
we're like together only, you know, on
You know
set.
that trust exercise they make you do on
Correct.
stage?
Yeah.
I think with Wahi and I, that's the thing. We trust each other so much that we are okay to fall back.
Yeah.
So I think.
So I think
and we know the other
and we
person's
were
gonna have our
very
back.
and I remember, you know, before we put that first picture,
Yeah.
we were talking so much about the fact that कब हमें allow करेंगे picture डालना, because we ourselves have been excited. We ourselves have known for how long people have messaged us, and it's probably our way to give back to
all
all
the
those
fans.
so-called Jeran fans.
Okay. So any message for the fans from all the three of you?
Please watch
Raisinghani Vs Raisinghani.
12th of February.
8 p.m. Monday
The
to
Wednesday.
yes.
Only on Sony Live.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
हर हफ्ते आएंगे हम, वेट करना।